And a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Here we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. I just want everybody to know we are excited because once again, it's Thursday. I'm Steven. This is my wife,
Lauren.
And we are S&L. And you're watching Thriving Thursday. Singing, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Yeah, I love when we get that on cue. Yeah.
You're gonna put the music?
Walk with him daily. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, the music. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Anyway.
All right. So hey, great topic. You want to introduce it this time? Because I feel like I've been hogging on the limelight.
So today's topic is contentment versus complacency.
There we go. Contentment, complacency, duking it out. No, I'm just playing. It's not really duking it out. I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you about some differences between contentment and complacency. Outstanding. I love it. I love it. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Woo! Diving right into this bad boy. Head first, we want to talk about the growth mindset, right?
I think contentment comes from a growth mindset mentality where you are content with what you have. So maybe your job, your situation in life, you're happy with what you are. You're not just you're appreciative. I think it's more of the mindset of you appreciate what you have, but you can, get better. You can grow yourself, you can grow your business, but you're celebrating and happy with where you are. Maybe in your fitness, like you're happy, you're appreciating your body for where it is, but you still can take it to the next level. Same thing with your business. And then, so I would say that's the growth mindset of being
contentment, right?
Yes.
Being content. Okay. Well, with complacency, oh man, I'm going to go ahead and throw the quote out at the beginning. Complacency is the enemy of progress. Denzel Washington. All right. So complacency, essentially, you're not ready to grow, or you're just not making you're not sowing any seeds, to use an analogy. You're not making any effort to grow, to learn, to move forward, or to move on from your current situation.
Complacency is kind of like contentment without the without the want to get better. So it's just like, I'm going to stay here and stay at this.
Yeah, hey, exactly.
So, and I think that it would be, I think most people would want to grow. Like, you're at a job, working there for 20 years, do you want to stay in the same entry-level position? No, I would think that you want to grow, but...
So let me talk to that a little bit, because that's exactly what I was going to take that. So maybe a reason that someone might be complacent is maybe they fear change. And we did one on change. That was like season 3, episode 1. We talked about change, but maybe they fear change. Maybe the fear of change has hindered them from exploring new options. So maybe they don't even know what's out there. Whether it's, again, we're talking holistically about, humanity, like about your life. We're talking holistically and trying to use some words of encouragement here, but...
Maybe they don't know that they're capable of things.
Okay.
So they're just complacent because they are like, well, I know this. This is what I know, it's comfortable. Because a lot of times growing is not fun.
No, growing can be painful.
Growing is not fun.
Yeah.
For fitness, it's not fun. I
mean,
exactly. People that like fitness, I think you're a little bit crazy. No, once you get there and you're doing it, it's fun. But like getting to that point is not fun. When you start at the bottom and you're like trying to do a pull up or run, and you're like dying, like I can't breathe.
We're looking at how complacency is really your hindrance in your ability to grow your mindset, to grow in any area of your life that you're hoping to grow. It could be social, it could be economical, growing your business. If you're looking at growing in a position at work, any of these things, complacency can be a hindrance. You get so used to the mundane, so used to your day-to-day activities that you don't make room for yourself to grow or improve. You stop setting goals, things like that. So as we talk about that, there's going to be some things that we talk about to allow you to, get those wheels turning, and hopefully this sparks something in you today by the end of the show. If it hasn't already, by the end of the show, you're excited about looking and writing down some ways that you can grow. Find some areas where you want to see some growth, and hopefully that moves you forward. Go ahead.
Maybe it's personally, like, you want to grow, like, I'll just take me for example. You've been a stay-at-home mom, which we love stay-at-home moms, but maybe, you feel like you're made to do something more, or you could better yourself in some area, but you're just kind of like, you get caught in the day-to-day activities. You don't do like, I always wanted to run a 5K or something, but you never do it because you're just like stuck in where you are. I don't know why I'm on fitness today. But anyway, I am trying to get fit.
So from what you're saying, it sounds like you're saying complacency can even be like a state of being stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a mind frame also of being stuck in where you are.
Yes. So I would say it's also like fixed versus growth. You're just fixed in this place versus having to grow, because growth, I think, is hard. It's hard to do something new you've never done before. Most times people don't love change. Like, you don't know the unexpected if you grow. And sometimes, like, if you grow as a person, you might make new relationships and not have some of the same ones, like to have that crab mentality.
Oh yeah,
They want
if
to
y'all don't know about crabs, you ever put like crabs in like a bucket or tub, something like that, a tank. What tends to happen is one tries to be successful in climbing out of the tank or tub, whatever the container is. The other crabs will tend to grab that crab right back down into it. So that's what you're talking about, the crab mentality.
Because they don't want like you to escape. Like, it's more comfortable if you change and grow, then I have to look at myself.
Ooh.
So that's hard to do.
Wow, yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
Myself. So people don't want you to grow and move because they're like, what does that mean for me? Like, they might have to like face something that they have to go through, or they have to think of themselves differently, maybe. Yeah. Like, you're getting healthy and they're not, or something like that.
Or maybe you take offense to it, like,
yeah.
Well, why are you getting healthy? What's wrong with the way we look?
And there's nothing.
I'm content with how I am, and you're like, well, I'm content with how I am, but I'm also wanting to get better. Yeah. I see areas for improvement, and I want to improve.
So I do kind of think it's also like a heart set. Like, contentment is trying to appreciate where you have or where you're at, but still, being willing to grow into yourself as a person. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like, I would hope that you're not the same person that you were when you were 18, and probably where you are at 30, you weren't at 20. Like, you would hope that you were
where you were at 18, you weren't at 8. The idea that you are growing. Yes.
And so I think one way to do that is to change your thinking.
Yeah.
So thinking about growth, even though it's it can be like painful, as in it can make you, we'll just take the working out thing, because I'm trying to get my health together. Like, waking up early, that's painful. I don't want to wake up early. These kids wake up in the middle of the night and wake me up. I don't want to wake up early. But waking up early, that's painful. I love my sleep. Eating, a lot of vegetables. I don't love vegetables, let's just be honest. And, that kind of stuff can be painful, but just thinking about it as food, nourishing your body, or you're going to feel better afterwards. Every time I work out, I may not like it when I'm doing it, or start it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. But usually by the end, I feel good. Like, I feel accomplished. I feel good.
You got them endorphins flowing. So,
I'm doing a lot of hand motions today.
Yeah, it's all right.
But so what would you say about? How would you help what would you say to someone that was struggling? How do you change your thinking?
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit. I'm gonna say, you gotta ditch your stinking thinking That's
Yes,
it.
that's
You
a
gotta
counseling
ditch your
thing.
stinking thinking. Look, you gotta get rid of the Debbie doubters.
Debbie Doubters
The
or
Debbie
Downers?
doubters.
I thought it was Downers.
I'm making it applicable to what we're talking about. The Debbie doubters.
Yes,
Doubt.
sinking thinking is something in counseling where you just start thinking negative and it just brings you down and down and down.
Correct. And the Debbie doubters, as I was using it, is for those people in your life that we were talking about that really don't seem to look for your success in what you're trying to do, whatever you're changing, wherever you're trying to grow. Or maybe they don't realize how negatively they're affecting you and how they treat you or what they say to you.
I mean, I'm guilty of this. Like when I'm frustrated, I'm just like, I can't. And then I don't want the kids to say that though, like I can't do it. It's like, yes, you can do it. So thinking like positive, like it might be hard, it might be challenging, but I'm gonna try my best, as opposed to I can't do this is too hard, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's taking away. It's in some ways just taking away that excuse that we give ourselves, or the excuse that maybe others make for us. It can be challenging to set up a briefing for the first time at your office. And so being given that task, hey, find the people that have done it before, have them kind of come alongside you and maybe coach you or look over your brief before you have to brief it. Just kind of give you some examples of some things you can do versus just sitting there at your desk when you're given this task and like, I can't do this. Or the boss asks you, hey, can you do this briefing? No, I can't do it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, really.
So a man thinks he is, or something. What is it? So a man thinks, then therefore he is.
There you go.
It's a Bible verse, and there's also a philosopher that says this.
Yeah.
So a man
You just
thinks,
got it,
so
yeah.
he is. I don't know why I only know the King James version of it. Like, I don't know how to say that in real language.
Well, okay, so to translate that, I would say the idea is what you're telling yourself, the way you're thinking, is going to affect your actions and how you live out your life.
And your results. Like, if you say, oh, I'm never going to be able to get promoted, you might be kind of like down on yourself, and then you might not actually do things to move you towards that. So you kind of self-prophesize to what's going to happen. Whereas you saying like, I can do this, I'm going to work hard, I can do this, you're going to be pushing yourself towards your goals.
Yeah, the example I use with getting like that opportunity to do a company briefing that you've never done before.
Yeah.
If you pass over the opportunity, well, I'm never going to get promoted anyway. Why would I do this briefing? That's just more work. Well, if with that stinking thinking, you're right. You're not going to get promoted because your supervisor is going to look at that and be like, well, every time we give an opportunity for them to show, shine, or give them opportunity to grow, to show us that they're learning more about this organization, you turn it down.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying you have to volunteer yourself for everything. You need to have balance. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with wanting to learn something, or you should want to learn something new.
Yes. And the last thing, I think you change your thinking and then just change your mindset. So once you can change the thoughts that are going in your head, because telling yourself something negative, that even whatever voices that telling you negative things, if you can change your thoughts, then you can change your beliefs.
Yeah.
That's something also like it is also found in counseling, like cognitive behavior therapy. If you can change your thoughts turn into feelings, and feelings turn into beliefs. So if you can change that mindset, then you can change what you can achieve.
I like it.
So
That's it right there. Y'all heard it here.
and guard your hearts and minds. That's a Bible verse.
Guard your hearts and minds. All right. Well, we throw a little extra something, a little sprinkle, some extra stuff on top. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So hey, if you just now joining us, we're wrapping it up right now. We're talking about contentment versus complacency. And I think that was an excellent way to kind of sum up what we're talking about here. And that is, to be content is good. That means you accept what you are and where you are, and you accept what you have, and you're appreciative of it. When you're complacent, remember what I said earlier, that is the enemy of progress. When you're complacent, what happens is you tend to find yourself stuck where you are. You're not making any growth. You're not making room for growth. You're not planting seeds that can give new growth for later on. just giving y'all some different illustrations to kind of catch on what we're saying. We're looking at the growth mindset. We want to make sure that, you know, you fixed versus our growth, right? We talked about fixed versus growth.
Having a fixed mindset versus growth mindset.
Yes, and then changing your thinking. Yo, stankin' thinking, you gotta get rid of it. Changing your thinking, and how that will in turn change your mindset. All right. Hey, we gave y'all some nuggets of wisdom. We hope that y'all appreciate it. We hope that y'all can use it. Hey, make sure you hit the like and the share. Please hit the like and the share.
Okay.
Share this with someone that you know.
And I wanted to say, we want to hear your feedback. We want to hear what you think about a time where you had that growth mindset and how it affected you differently from other times.
Yes, please. We love to read y'all comments. We love it. It helps us grow too. We're learning from y'all. That's why we're doing this now. Because all the stuff that we've learned from those have poured into our life, right?
I think so, yeah.
Outstanding. Hey, appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to another
Thriving
Thursday. Hey, y'all have a good night. God bless you.